Fear, the liberator, Joy Boy.
What do you say?
Nika.
Nika, what? All right, let's do this one more time. Comics Plus, what's going on? My name is Akasan, and I'm in Anime Asylum right now. I'm in an anime asylum right now. This is the next episode of One Piece. I'm in jail. As most of you guys know, I went to we reacted. Me and D Pity, who is in Comic K right now. He's in the other cell block right now. We reacted, kind of, to One Piece episode 1071, and we didn't really appreciate it as much as I think you guys wanted us to. So we humbly regret some decisions that were made, and the fact that the video should have been longer. Anyways, but I'm making it up to you guys. I'm in the Anime Asylum. The Toei has sent the best of their best. In Japan. Resident Otaku Master, One Piece Otaku Connoisseur, Lucky Boy himself, Tristan from around Akiba. What's up, man?
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Last
Let me hear it. I've been hearing it all day. Maybe the most disliked video of my channel.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But, to be fair, you haven't really read and watched everything of One Piece. So, yeah. I mean, it's definitely, from your perspective, it might have not been what you expected from the comments.
Right. Well, I also appreciate you coming in here. He actually, today was the end of Comic K, right?
Yeah,
he literally came here. Toei gave him an express bullet train, express pass to come here and teach me more about that. But you were filming for around Akiba today, right?
Exactly. Our YouTube channel around Akiba.
Right.
We did some interviews with cosplayers, lots of funny skits.
Right.
With beautiful cosplayers.
Yeah. So
outside,
you guys might remember. You actually might remember around Akiba a little bit. I interviewed one of his models in a love hotel, a chocolate pool. So that's how we kind of know each other. We're actually outside of this whole skit we're doing. Brothers of Perversion here. We love Grab Your models. We love Opie, Boba.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? I mean, right. So you went around, you filmed some stuff today, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. It was very sexual, I'm assuming, right? There's some stuff.
Normal. Just cultured. Very cultured content.
Okay.
Check it out yourself,
We're definitely going to have, you guys going to have to subscribe to his channel because he always does the best etchy stuff. So, moving on from that, as long
today,
as...
I think we are not brothers, looking at our t-shirts.
What's wrong with, look, I don't understand. Why is there such, this reminds me of, Pepsi, Coke.
No, I also love Dragon Ball.
Xbox, PlayStation,
no,
why does there need, Marvel versus DC, why does there need to be a One Piece Dragon Ball war
For me,
or whatever?
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
And I also appreciate Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But Dragon Ball was good during its time.
What?
And everything that
it's
happened
still
in Dragon Ball,
time. Oh, that's vengeful.
That's
painful.
Dragon Ball is great, but you know that everything that came after, they get inspired by what happened in Dragon Ball, but they altered the kind of shonen genre with Naruto and One Piece. And One Piece with Gear 5 Luffy, they just brought it to a completely new level. Because in all other shonen anime, it's all about the main character has to become more powerful.
Okay.
In order to dominate and be the strongest and just be serious and fight serious enemies, to death kind of.
Yeah.
But One Piece brought it back to
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes, the old Bugs Bunny,
Looney Tunes,
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
In those worlds, the main character, you could never imagine the main character actually get hurt or die or end.
Okay.
It's this kind of thing where you reach the absolute peak. You become so strong that everything around you is kind of like comedy, like a joke. You don't have to take anything serious anymore.
Very nonchalantly, just
and this kind of concept to create a character that has reached such a high level through going like through suffering, loss, like his brother died, like he lost his nakama.
Goddamn.
Like he had.
So he had two
he
brothers.
got poisoned.
Okay.
He got poisoned. He lost many years of his life through like big wounds and all the wounds he had in fights.
Yeah.
And he always had to suffer so much. It's like this kind of hardship when you watch One Piece and just see how much Luffy had to suffer for other people, like just to reach his goal. And then he basically died. But then, like, he awakened as, like, something that's, like, beyond everything.
Okay.
And it's just so great, the concept of, like, because there's nothing, you can't really make Luffy suffer anymore, like, make any bigger loss.
Okay, this point I get, but look, like, there's another dude, I don't know if you've heard of him, Satoru Gojo, who literally elevated to some level where he has no feeling the same way.
Yeah, but it's like, it's Jujutsu Kaisen and, like, all other, like, shorter anime. It's a little bit different because they take the same with like Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Nothing against Demon Slayer. Animation great, music great,
right.
But for me it's like I don't think it's such a good anime for the point that they exactly just know, this you have to put this in to make people feel emotional. But for example, Tanjiro, you don't really know him. Like didn't see of course his family died, but you didn't see him endure, suffer, like creating boundaries with people, with all the people in the world that he encounters, but not on that scale because Luffy went to so many places and like you can see him being the most empathetic.
So longevity. So you feel, what you're trying to say is that Goku hasn't been through all that, and that's why Ultra Instinct was not a superior transformation.
I think it's different because like he still just became more powerful to beat other enemies.
Okay. I mean, he kind of died.
Because like Luffy doesn't care anymore. He's like the freest person in the world. Because he reached a point where he doesn't have to fight. It's like the pinnacle of stoicism. You're just absolutely untouchable.
So I can see as a longtime reader and watcher what that would mean to you. But from a technical aspect, I wanted to ask you that animation choice of completely. Has that ever been done before?
I loved it. Oh my god! Man,
but has that been when he transforms? Does that normally happen?
No. Of course not. That's like so new. Not just for One Piece. Like of course, in One Piece, of course, that's like for the first time that they use the sound effects, and crazy animation. Right. But I think that's something that never happened in any anime. Maybe like I don't know, like Panion's Talking or some other crazy like Western.
I mean, Avatar did it.
Anime or but Avatar is for Nickelodeon. Or what do you mean? Yeah, but I mean like Japanese animation.
Okay.
They never used those effects, and they even invited animators from America and different places around the world to build these episodes.
Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
So that actually, I thought there was some few gatekeepers making excuses
No.
They hired Warner Brothers animators to come in, and that's why it looks like Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
They had at least consultants and asked for like how to create this kind of like eye-popping movements and all of that, the sound effects they used.
So for you, that was amazing.
Great. Like, of
you
course,
loved it.
I loved also, I'm also a fan of, like, Looney Tunes and, like, the old cartoons.
That's so interesting.
And I just like this kind of content, when he, like, pulled up the wall just to, repel the Bordes from Kaido. And, like, Kaido's eyes just, like, after he got, like, flamed and him laughing.
See, it's weird to me because,
it's just so great. Oh, my God.
It's weird to me because, like, if One Punch Man, Saitama ended up doing something like that, or
but
Devil...
he was always like that.
But Devil Cryberry, that's my point, though. It's like, if he ended up doing that, I'd be like, okay, that totally makes sense in this world. Or, like, the cyberpunk animation style that came out recently, or Devilman Crybaby.
Also great.
Because I feel like they already set you up for that sort of expectation. I think it's just a little strange that 1,000 plus episodes into it, suddenly they pull that out.
Yeah,
like
I think it's the greatest thing.
That's cool.
Because of that.
Okay.
Because you watch it for so long, and you just see all these like tough fights, and it changed the whole dynamic of like how Luffy will now fight in the future of One Piece. I honestly I can't even imagine having this many fights in anyway. It will be other characters in the series that are going to clash with each other, because he already reached the peak, and he might like fight maybe like Blackbeard or like Emu or like one other character, I don't know, but it's like he reached the absolute peak of like everything. And like
peak anime. So you definitely that last episode was peak anime for you.
Yeah, it was not my favorite episode from the whole Wano Kuni arc. My favorite episode was 1015 or 1017.
1015 or 17. I've heard that a few times.
Yeah,
I
hope I'm not wrong. That's when Luffy comes out and he walks past Big Mom and Kaido, and he grabs like.
Yeah, I mean, I saw I
Man,
got a lot of comments,
yeah.
and one thing one of the fans mentioned, he sent me a TikTok of this fight. I saw Luffy, some other people, and they did like a slingshot thing, and that looked really cool. Like it looked like a movie. So I guess that's what I was
But
expecting.
they had to like hustle, and it was like still fighting was kind of you have to like burn yourself out, and it was like always.
Right, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
okay.
always, but now fighting changed. And
all right, well, this is the episode everybody was saying that I need to watch because this is the one. Like, I still feel like, honestly speaking, as I guess maybe someone just like the directing point, the pacing of that last episode, the way it kind of went into a different story altogether, like and then just little things like when the dragon dude was about to get punched, literally.
Kaido,
kind of the frame changed to a completely different art style for just 1 second,
wait,
and I was like, "What is the point of that?"
You mean which one? You mean the flashback?
No, it wasn't a flashback. It was when Luffy was coming in for a punch,
Yeah.
and then it was animated, and then it did a freeze frame, but it wasn't a freeze frame of the art. It was like a completely different. It was like a painting style art for like 1 second. He was super bug-eyed, and then the punch went through, and I'm like, why?
Okay.
So things like that for me was just a little Evangelion artistic sort of masturbation choice. But if the fans enjoyed it, that's all you can ask for.
I watched the episode like 10 times. Like,
wow.
Yeah. For me, it's like, all of it. And then, man, it's just so, if you haven't watched all of it, it's so difficult. Because also, like, the fight was, of course, so long. It was for like 50 episodes, I don't know, 100 episodes.
Oh, the
whole fight,
okay.
and then they had to burn each other. And Luffy
Really?
was basically defeated 2 times, and came back. And then, like, the last scene where, like, he was about to, like, punch him, and then the CP0 jumped in and, he disabled him, kind of. And then he couldn't do, he just broke his arm, whatever. And then, like, he couldn't punch, and like Kaido's face, how, like, sad and like destroyed Kaido was, that like again he couldn't like fight with someone to their fullest potential. Like somebody interrupted their fight, and like the biggest thing Kaido wants is just to fight until it's over, like until there's to the very end, and with somebody so strong that
Okay, what I will say, seeing how excited you are,
it's so
makes
great,
me
man.
excited.
Okay.
So.
And then at the end of the episode,
oh my god!
Wait. At the end of the episode, where Kaido was mentioning that, like, I'm so sorry that guy interrupted us. Like the CBA, it's like an agent from the world government.
Okay.
And then interrupted us because they don't want God to re-rise like Nika Luffy. And then like he apologized, and then Luffy just says, "Oh, don't worry, let's just tell it." He's just kind of like, man, it's the complete like perfect man, like stoic. Like he just like, "Oh, don't worry, like no problem."
So this is your first time watching this
I got like
episode,
beaten
right?
down, like I was almost dead. Like I don't care. Like it's okay, just let's continue.
So this is your first time watching 1072, right? So are you gonna cry? You're like,
maybe,
oh my god!
Yeah,
all right.
Not cry, but I might have shed some tears. I mean, if I'm next to you, maybe.
Oh my god! Yeah, as long as you don't jerk off on this table. This is a rental here. This asylum.
No.
Guys, full reaction. This is gonna be a big one, I think. Full reaction is available on my Patreon. Again, make sure you guys check out Around Akiba before we start this reaction. If you love Oppai, if you love Boba, if you love being a connoisseur of all that is hentai,
Man of culture.
If you're a man of culture,
Man of culture. Yeah.
you gotta come to my Twitch channel or go to his YouTube channel. We're about to start off this One Piece episode 1072. Starts now. That's Kaido, right?
That's Kaido. That's Yamato, his son.
What? Did you say son?
Yeah. One Piece is gender friendly.
That was a woman.
I know. But
Okay, good to know. Okay, cool. One Piece is woke. Just kidding.
A little bit.
Just a little woke. Okay.
A little bit of everything.
You're salivating already. All right. Previously on One Piece.
The drunk liberation.
I will say the music was great last time. Okay.
Yeah, all the sound effects.
I know you love it, right?
Yeah.
Even the frame rate has slowed a lot.
Fear, the liberator, Joy Boy.
What do you say? Nika, what?
That's the name of the devil fruit.
It's also terrible whiskey.
So epic.
I mean, that's the point, right? He's supposed to make me laugh, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Everyone. He needs to liberate the world from the enslavement of the government. Bring joy to the people. He's a god.
Bum, 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 bum.
Kinisuna. All the sound effects. Yes.
He literally did the Jerry move. Okay. All right, here we
He's
go.
bouncing. So the point is, if your
So-
devil fruit awakens, all the elements around you will
Really?
come to them.
Even the world will change
Yeah,
around you.
everything
Okay.
around you.
He's earthbending. Great voice acting.
Yeah, has awakened, and it's not a paramecia. It's
Paramecia.
It's not a paramecia fruit. It's a Zoan type fruit. Because he's a god.
Oh.
Exactly, and he knows.
I will say so far this is much better than the last episode.
Yeah, I mean, in the last episode they went all out to
Right.
like, show it first. Become what he wants now. Like he can
Okay.
change his body in any kind.
Kind
shape
of like
or
All
form.
Might, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It's coming out on the other side.
Wow. I will say this is a dope animation scene here. Wow.
It's
Wow.
kind of as from the inside. Yes. You see, he can become everything around him.
Holy shit. Freakazoid.
No need for that.
I'm
That's
just
the point. He
saying,
doesn't
you
have
know,
to fight
he's
seriously
reading my
anymore.
thoughts. Okay.
That's the point. That's the point. One Piece has to be also funny and serious and emotional, and it has to have everything. Make it good.
Oh man, if he
Oh,
ripped his eyeballs out of it.
maybe. It's his
Interesting
nose.
enough, his body
Oh
actually.
yeah,
it was his eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Interesting enough, the inside of his body looks like the Warner Brothers. That's all, folks.
Yeah.
There you go. That's all, folks.
No.
Oh God, if he rips his eyes out, that'd be dope.
That would be pretty
Dude,
brutal.
I would be like,
No,
yo,
it's
anime
about-
of the year. Aww.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yes.
I think you legitimately took a picture of that, something similar to that the other day
Yeah.
in Nagoya, I
Exactly.
believe.
Yeah.
He looks like a rating god. Like, yeah.
Rating god. Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I
It's
like
he
that
can
shot.
shape. And also the straw hat in Imu's headquarter is also huge. So that's because
There
he
you
can
go.
become. Then she turn a giant.
I do like that.
Yes. Can't do anything.
Blackface. What the hell? Oh, never mind.
Just edge.
Go all Tom and Jerry. Get all the stereotypes in there.
Damn, this is so cool. Oh man. Just look how much fun he has.
I will say this episode's pacing is so much better than the last one.
Yeah. They break through the ceiling. No, it was yes.
So
that
even
epic
they
scene,
get
yes.
changed. Okay. Wow. Wow.
The first time they see
Wow.
him, that's their first reaction to Gear 5 Luffy.
What a reaction. That's got to be my thumbnail then. So much.
Yeah, I mean he's just so
Uh-oh,
strong.
Oh, he powered down. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is me after Comic Day. Yeah.
He didn't even go.
Yeah.
After all, like he fought so long.
Oh, really? How long was their fight?
I mean, like 100 episodes.
Wow. I was totally expecting a Mandalorian for a second, but yeah. Oh, I guess he's dead. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Hey, that's a cool shot.
Yes.
That is cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he does. It's not even afraid
That
of
is
death.
dope.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's a cool shot.
come on,
That's
this
some
is
movie.
absolute epic. Come on. It's so epic.
Shinzo Sasuke-yo! There you go.
Drums
Hey,
of
this is
liberation.
cool.
Yes. Yes. It's just like that
He's
bird from-
legit, yeah, earth bending here.
Yeah.
Toph ain't got nothing on him. There you go. What?
Oh yeah, I like that scene, that shot so much, yeah. The spikes go through him. Look at the Haki expelling, damn. Yes. Yes.
Well, if they ever did a Plastic Man movie, they know where to get the inspiration here.
Damn, just like earthbending, yeah.
It real, I mean, dude, from the beginning, it's like legit
Yeah,
earthbending.
like Sonic the Hedgehog. Come
Yeah,
on,
I'm about to.
Yes.
Rings are about to pop out of Kaido or something.
Oh man, damn. Yes. That face punch. Yeah, it's just like when he hit the Celestial Dragon.
Oh.
Damn. Kaido agrees, yeah. He also thinks it's fun.
Kaido looked dead. Kaido in a coma.
Kaido doesn't even know what to do. Like
At this point, yeah.
yeah, just chilling, like, okay.
I'm the freaking Nika god.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
And he still has his own, like, will. That's good. Otaku! Yes! To be continued. Man, it just, the episode ended so fast. I'll probably have to watch it a few more times.
I'm sure you will. I mean, Oh
yeah, copyright.
All right, guys. So, so there you have it, guys. That is the episode 1072 of One Piece.
Yeah, what do you think? I mean, the problem is, you haven't watched it until then or read it, like, right?
Yeah, okay. Here's what I'll say. I'll say. I don't think I'll ever watch the anime unless I one day just want to get into One Piece, possibly, just because of my own schedule in general.
Yeah, sure.
But it has intrigued me enough to possibly pick up just the manga and just kind of go through the manga in my pastime, just kind of like, because you mentioned something like the manga might go a little faster. Like, I think basic One Piece animation, I don't think I like in general. It just.
I mean, also
I've seen enough episodes in the background.
The problem is they have to put out an episode every week.
Yeah, and I
they,
get that.
They
And
outsource everything to studios, but
understandable. But at the end of the day, it's like, is it gonna sell me or not, right?
Yeah,
and
sure.
like, am I gonna really sit through 30 minutes of like that? Vinland Saga. I know it's not the same, but look, I don't cover Vinland Saga for work. But I love watching that show, even though it's so depressing. But it looks so good.
Have you seen both seasons?
I'm getting through this one right now, but it's so depressing.
So good.
But I love watching it, right? I think that's Clockwork. So Demon Slayer is another example, and I know it's comparing apples to oranges and things like that. But my point is like, maybe the art, if the manga is like really, really beautiful looking, then that looks like something that I'd be more interested in checking out.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I mean, like, definitely read the manga. Anime, like, for me, still, my opinion that is like, but it's just, it might be an extreme opinion to some, but I'll say it as I feel. I watched a lot of anime in general, like hundreds, like 200, 300, and there's definitely so many favorites I have, and the ones that you mentioned, I watched all of them. But for me, it's like, One Piece has everything in it, like everything. And I say everything, it's really everything. Every possible, like, scenario, emotion, historical event that happened in history, like everything can be related and put into One Piece. Just like, there's so many characters, so many events, everything is covered with that going back to everything that I ever watched, would I watch everything that I ever watched, or would I just watch One Piece? I could live with just watching One Piece.
Wow.
And just watching One Piece, but watching all of it, and you have your whole life in front of you. You can just watch like a few episodes, like a month.
Wow.
But it will definitely give you more value to your life than watching all other anime. For me personally, from like everything that was. But, that's just my opinion. But I feel like at least the manga you can just read through,
Yeah.
and then you will still know about the story. And now they bring out the Netflix like real life thing.
Curious about that.
Yeah, for me it's
actually,
like just like as long as it's close to the manga or anime, and Eiichiro Oda is looking over it, then I think good, because like some older people, like some uncles and aunts, they will never watch the anime, but they might click on the actual drama and they might, oh, it's cool. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean with a little bit more fantasy.
Exactly.
And
That's
I
what
like
I'm
it.
looking forward to.
And I'm definitely.
I'm excited about the live. I'm totally excited about the live action movie, a live action show. As long as it doesn't end up like Cowboy Bebop, then I think that.
I don't think so, because like Oda Sensei, he's like watching over it, and for me, okay, let me say something really crazy. Oda Sensei is, for me, it's like, okay, is it okay? He's like a god, I'm not a religious person, but like if I have a religion, for me, it's One Piece. And Oda, he's my prophet.
He's your guy. He's your
like,
prophet.
I have to trust that anything Oda says.
Really?
Like, I will. Like,
I mean, the creator of the Shingeki no Kyojin, he worked on the live action movie, and I believe actually the creator of Cowboy Bebop worked on that.
But also he's insane. Like the creator of Attack on Titan.
So he's really hands-on.
It's like brutal, and like I love Attack on Titan. It's one of my favorites of all time.
Right.
The anime, but like it's of course. It's not like One Piece. You don't laugh when you watch Shingeki no Kyojin. Maybe they put in one or two jokes, but it's like really cruel.
Right.
And like, like more about war and discrimination, all of this.
But One Piece turns it around.
Yeah, you also have those elements in One Piece, but it also has more fun. And now with Gear 5, that's what I mean. Like it takes it more with like humor.
I will say for the episode we just watched, like this pacing was much better. I wish they I wish they for all the promotion, like, you were going around saying, the world will be watching, the world will never be the same. There was advertisements in Shinjuku going crazy. Lots of hype for Gear 5. Another associate of ours was hyping it. Even at the Bon Dori, they were doing a Bon Odori. They were doing like the dance. And I'm like, damn, this is really good. Honestly, I wish Toei had done just a special two-parter night instead.
Yeah, maybe.
That would have sold me a lot more.
The last episode, they like cut this part with like the princess. Sorry, I forgot the Kozuki princess and the bad guy.
Whatever, in the flaming tentacle thing. Yeah.
They shouldn't have put that.
Yeah,
in
that was too much. Yeah, I from a story perspective, I'm like, this is cool, but then the Luffy Kaido part was so sporadic and all over the place that it didn't really feel like it actually gave me anything. This episode finally gave me the actual fight. And so if it was like a two-parter in one night sort of special thing, that probably would have been a little bit better. That would have been easier, because I was like, wait a second. That hype that they were building.
Just because like Luffy is now in Gear 5, but of course, everything that happened so far, and everything that happened on, for example, even just Wano Kuni.
I get it. So there's going to be even more now.
And died, and like in the 20 years they were like enslaved and no food and were like suffering, and then Joy Boy awakens and basically like liberates all these people from their like
Joy Boy
dictatorship. It's just like just imagine like North Korea, and there's the leader, and then there's this guy, and he just frees them.
Okay.
It's kind of what's happening. Simply said. And then they will of course like build it up more.
Do you think for the upcoming Netflix show, is that something that would be the easiest for people to go in blind to?
What do you mean?
Like just without any knowledge of One Piece?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think
so. I hope so.
Yeah, I think.
We don't want another repeat.
I hope that you can also appreciate as a One Piece fan. I mean, I will definitely watch it, but like.
Right.
I'm curious, and I'm really curious towards like these specific scenes. When, for example, Sanji is saying thank you to Jeff, and when Nami is like trying stabbing her arm, and then Luffy comes and puts the head on her. Sorry, his head on her head, and those like.
Right. I've seen that recreated and everything.
She says like Luffy Taskete, and then Atarimaida! And those like scenes that were like so, iconic for One Piece that everybody knows, and make them fall in love with One Piece.
Any One Piece stuff that you have on around Akiba are coming up anytime soon?
Actually, not that much.
Not.
I don't
After all that,
I don't want to mix.
You don't want to miss your god with your perversions and such. Okay.
No, that's not it. But I mean, of course, we have many like cosplayers doing like One Piece stuff, maybe in some of our videos, and like of course.
There you go.
But it's not like I yeah, I don't. If I just focus on One Piece, there's so many YouTube channels.
You can make
that already build so much lore about One
makes
Piece
sense.
and talk about
Makes
every
sense.
episode about everything in One Piece. Like I can't do that. It's like another channel.
Okay.
But privately, I'm very.
You do a few Twitch streams where you were doing the whole card
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right?
Just like
The
One
One
Piece
Piece
cards,
unboxing
yeah,
or
One
something
Piece
like that.
unboxing.
What can people expect from around Akiba in the next couple of weeks?
Wow. Next couple of weeks, definitely some event
Comic
coverage.
of course, right?
Comic World Cosplay Summit. Like they have some fetish underground events coming up, like Come Cosplay. I took like a Gravy Idol on a date for Akihabara, spending $1,000.
Oh,
like
wow.
that one will come out.
Oh wow.
And it's all like in editing right now.
Oh,
so
my.
yeah, it might
Oh,
be
my.
some good content.
I mean, you got you got the Joy Boy over here, and we got Lucky
real
Boy
Joy
right
Boy.
there. The Lucky Boy right here.
The Lucky
Gear
Boy.
6. I mean, Gear 6. Anyway, there you go.
He is 69.
That works for me, guys. Well, good showing
Yeah.
this episode. I appreciate you coming in here.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing me the world of One Piece one more time here.
Smash the like if you love One Piece, okay? Smash it. Gear 5!
There you go, exactly.
Come
And
on.
make sure full reaction is going to be available on the Patreon, y'all. There's a lot going on here. And then, we'll have to get together maybe for the One Piece live action, maybe, if you're interested in that. I want to find, there's actually one place with like a, kind of like a boat mast with lights and everything that I wanted to use like in the background to make it
Oh, that
seem
sounds cool.
like water. I'm on a pirate ship or something like that. So, we'll figure it out then
Yeah,
and we'll
sounds
talk. All right, sounds good. Guys, we'll talk to you on the next episode. We're out. Peace.